Hi everyone, my name is Rishit. Today's the 30th of December 2023 and I'm going to be making my weekly prediction for Tesla. As usual, we'll go over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts, and then I'll summarize my prediction for Tesla at the end. But before doing so, it's important to make the disclaimer that all information in this video is completely educational, and therefore it's important to conduct your own analysis, whatever kind it may be, before entering the market, and not solely rely on the information provided in the video. With that out of the way, let's get into the prediction. So, monthly charts, we can see we still have the inside bar, and although the month is yet to close, it is very, very unlikely that it pushes all the way through 261.47. And even after that, it has to break the high at 268.94, which is pretty much 20 points away. And with the month coming to a close already, we can see that the mother candle's high has still not been broken. So from the monthly chart, it's still a pretty neutral signal. Although we can see we have minor bullish signals here with the break of 233 and 242 as support, with the current spot price being 248.48. RSI is pretty average, pretty neutral, but the actual RSI is tilting up a little bit, but it's nothing super discernible, and we can see that this month actually did have lower volume than the previous month as well. But again, we don't get any signal from the monthly charts. Weekly charts, however, we can see we had a short rally here, and then we've had last week with a spinning top doji kind of candle, and now this week we had a candle with a close. It was a bearish week, but on lower volume. And that's partly also because there was one less trading day. But regardless, it did actually close below its open, making it a bearish day. Weekly RSI, we can see, is now going downwards. Its average is still pretty neutral. But again, we still don't get too many candlestick signals. But if you do take this candle individually, it is actually a bearish signal since it is an inverted hammer. So that actually means that it is very likely that the market goes downwards from here as a candlestick signal. But that's all we get from the weekly charts, and it's not really confirmed by the RSI or anything, but that's obviously we have to wait for coming candles. So what do we take as support and resistance from this? And again, the price is pretty much in the middle, and it's in a good place right now for the same support and resistance to stand. So 261 as a resistance and 242 as the support. And we do see that with this candle particularly, it is a bearish inclined candle, so the support being closer is actually more favorable, since the market, if it does go downwards in that direction, we do want to capitalize on those profits. So we can get the support and resistance from the weekly charts. So let's move to the daily charts and see if this is confirmed in these charts as well. So we can see that, again, this week was pretty erratic. First 2 days on pretty good normal average volume. We had two upwards candles, but then 28th and 29th, we had two very strong bearish candles. And a possible reason for that, which explains this sudden strong bearish movement, can actually be the fact that people are trying to close their positions toward the end of the year, which would explain why the market has gone down so much in the past few days. But regardless, we do need to be safe, and we are sticking with the same range we have for the past week or two, because it still hasn't been broken, and Tesla still is not showing too much of a directional view in terms of candlestick charts, in terms of volume. Volume isn't high at all. Matter of fact, it's declining over weeks. RSI, as we can see here, has broken down from its average. Again, another bearish signal. So we have a few bearish signals coming from the weekly and daily charts, but we still have to keep the support and resistance because there isn't enough concrete justification to simply say it's an outright sell signal right now. But that's all we can take from this technical analysis, and that wraps up my video for the weekly prediction on Tesla. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching and enjoy, and I'll see you next week, and have an amazing New Year's.